What's good, everybody? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk, man. And good to be back on here, man. I'm glad to be here. Shout out to the brothers, man. And I keep getting this email, right, about OnlyFans, right? And this is getting very interesting. I've done my homework on OnlyFans. Now, OnlyFans is a website that you can support creators. It's not just supporting models. It's very similar to what I have on Patreon, right? And for those people who are on my Patreon, you subscribe to my Patreon, the pledge to keep my website, negromanosphere.com, going. And so when you do that, that personally is support for the platform. That's outside of YouTube or, Facebook monetization or AdSense. And, creators such as myself, there are people who write, there are people who do cartoons on Patreon. And similar, OnlyFans offers the same thing, right? Just like Patreon. But what happens is a lot of women, for whatever reason, feel more comfortable posting on OnlyFans. And let's just be honest, a lot of the posting that can go on OnlyFans, when it's involving women, it could be that of a sexual content. So, there are women on there doing some explicit things, if you will. A lot of twerking going on OnlyFans. Not that I know, but from what I've been told, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know I'm a Christian. I don't really rock like that. But there's a video by this young lady, and I want to make sure I get her name right. And I did subscribe to her page. Her name is Denise Nicole Production, right? She has a pretty interesting YouTube channel. She doesn't really post that much, but she's a sister. She working with a little something. She's thick, right? And, she made a video the other day called "I made over $50,000 on OnlyFans in almost 3 months. Tips and tricks." All right. And I'll put the video pinned to the first comment to the top. Like I said, you guys don't have to go over there and be rude to her or be disrespectful. She doesn't know anything about the manosphere or anything like that. Again, she's just telling her experience, right? And she has receipts on how she made $50,000 in almost 3 months. Now, it's interesting. There was a young lady, not a young lady, but the pastor's ex-wife. She came on, and I thought that she had an OnlyFans, and she's like in her 60s. I thought it was kind of funny to have an OnlyFans at 60, and she made $1,200 in one day after I mentioned that she had an OnlyFans account. But this lady, who's obviously younger, more so in her prime and has more of a following, she made $50,000 in almost 3 months. And a lot of brothers are upset, are kind of bothered that there's a OnlyFans course that's pretty much teaching thotting, all right? And let me just talk about this. And I know what you guys will say, like, man, hold on a second. Give me some sad music.
Man, I can't believe these hoes got a course and stuff, teaching girls how to twerk it up and how to do stuff and how to maximize their dollars. Man, how they gonna have an OnlyFans course for thoughts?
And I get what you brothers are saying. I definitely understand it, right? Especially, we're supposed to be in this whole idea of feminism where women can have equal rights and women should be able to go out and earn what men can earn. And, OnlyFans definitely favors women. Let's just be honest. But what we're seeing is that a lot of men, here's my issue. A lot of brothers say they don't like women with the weaves. They say they don't like women with tattoos. And if you look at the video, it's obvious she has a stereotypical, what you would call African-American look, all right? Weave, tattoos. She sounds like she's from the black community somewhere in the hood or something like that. And there's nothing wrong with it. That's just the aura that she kind of comes off with. Or you could at least assume that, or you might say that. And it could not be true. But there is a market for chicks that look like her, all right? And, a whole bunch of brothers are talking about,
man, I don't want no black woman.
Dating music!
Yeah, man, I want me a white girl. I'm trying to swirl it up, man. I can't deal with these black women, man. I can't deal with Keisha. I can't deal with Ronisha. I can't deal with Tata Isha. I can't deal with Lolo Keisha. I need a Becky. I need a Becky. I need a Becky.
That's what y'all saying. So how is she making $50,000 on OnlyFans? Like I tell you, Black men are tricking hardcore on OnlyFans.com. That could be the only reason. Now, I would assume that, there's probably like a few white guys. No, these are Negroes, all right? And it just goes to show how much money black men really have. I've been on YouTube going hard every month, got my Patreon set up, got everything. I have had good months, and I'm appreciative. I have never made $50,000 in 3 months in the manosphere. Never. That's like 16,000 over 3 months. Never. I'm talking about we got Hall of Game content. I'm talking about we got all kind of professional content, roasting shows, hit the wall, still entitled, thirst boxes. Ain't even came close to that in a long time. But this is a sister, if you go look at the video, she wasn't even thinking about nothing like this. And hey, she clapping that booty, she doing what she gotta do, 50,000. So we got a few problems with a lot of hypocrisy. There are a lot of black men that are supporting women like this, and they'll come out and say that they don't like these women. Yes, you do. All right, let's just be honest. There's a certain lot of black women, there's a market for this. And when there is a market for stuff like this, there's an economy. There is an economy for OnlyFans. And there is an economy for OnlyFans with African-American women that look like her. Shout out to Simple to P. He taught me some game one day. He was like, man, you never really know what type of woman a man really likes. So just because she is a woman that looks like she's from, the black community, or, she got different color weave and tattoos, that don't necessarily mean that somebody won't break bread on her. And we know that because even in her video, she talks about guys are tipping her, right? Like big sums of money. And these guys are doing it without the expectations are already set. You're never gonna meet her. You could go and watch it for free. And let me talk about this, right? A lot of guys are saying, well, man, why are you paying for OnlyFans when you can go and watch it for free? Well, see, the thing about it is, it's about the connection and how she makes you feel. See, a lot of men are people too, right? Like when you watch somebody else doing it, it's one thing. But if you're following a person, you're interacting with them on social media, you're doing all of these things, you are really a part, you follow them as a personality. So it could be something else about them that you wouldn't have with somebody that's already in the in the movie or whatever. You don't have any connection with them. What we're seeing now is on OnlyFans, these women are trying to make a connection to their audience. These guys know that they're never going to meet with them, they're never going to do it, but these guys are tipping them. They're sending them big chunks of money. Why? Because they like them. They like these women. And see, there is no price tag on something when somebody likes you. And it just goes to show that there is a market for black men. Black men have money too, because we know that's who's paying these. Because black men are the ones that sending her friend requests on Facebook. They're in the comments on Instagram. Just goes to show you, man, that brothers have money. And you can call it what it is, but I will say this. It is what it is, right? And there's no need for somebody to complain about it. Well, man, black men don't support. No, we can't say that. But it's just that for certain things, this is what brothers are looking for. There are certain brothers out there that this is what it is. And so how do I feel about an OnlyFans course? Let's play some Jeopardy music. I think it's necessary, all right? I think as long as there's an economy for this, and there's a market for this, and there's money to be had, and there's guys who want to pay money for feet pictures, twerking, and booty clapping and all that, why not, all right? This is a capitalist society. So if you're a person and you can sell OnlyFans courses on how to do this and trips and trades and ticks and stuff like that, sure, why not, right? I think what's going to end up happening is there are going to be so many creators on there, and maybe the prices are going to have to come down because there'll be so many more women that are beautiful and looking good and stuff like that. But that's just my take on it. Yeah, I think they have courses for how to grow on Patreon. They have guys to help you grow on Facebook. On YouTube, you have guys like Nick Nimmin, Brian G. Johnson, Tim Schmoyer, Think Media. These are guys who help YouTubers grow on the platform. So obviously OnlyFans are going to come out with their experts to help them grow on their platform, right? They're going to probably expand and maybe go into paid advertising. We don't know. Look at Facebook. Facebook is doing the same thing. Facebook is trying to be more like YouTube. So all these social media companies are expanding, and people do need courses on how to work the site. So I don't necessarily see anything wrong with it. I know some brothers do. But what do you think? Let me know in the comment section. I definitely appreciate you. Make sure you go ahead and like this video, hit the bell. Check us out on Facebook.com/Negro Manosphere. I really appreciate all you brothers out there. you know, for this to support holding this down for all these years. And I want to give a shout out, man, to one of my big bros out there, the Beatology YouTube channel, right? Shout out to my brother. He's out here doing it real big, man. Brother Beatology, you know what I'm saying? He's a talented producer. We're going to be doing some things with him. I want you brothers to go and subscribe to Beatology, man. He's been out for a minute, 810 subscribers. He's been doing a lot of work in the hip hop industry, but also in the clothing industry and the vinyl record business. He has a really good game for brothers that want to be able to how to make 6 figures a year in that. I want you guys to go to his channel, hit the bell, subscribe. We'll be doing a show with him tomorrow on my channel, so look out for that collaboration. And as you know, brothers, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. All my information is pinned to the top. Peace.